So I wanted to do a review on the Freedom Boat Club. This is my third year as a member out of Newburyport, and when I was looking for information on where to sign up, people's reviews, I went on YouTube, I looked at a ton of videos, tried to find out, if it was good for me, if it was bad. So I ended up doing a lot of research that way, and I found that a lot of the videos were helpful, so I figured I'd do a video and let people know what I think. And there are some bad things, there are a lot of good things. There's a few downs to this club. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the price. The price to me is worth it, and the only reason why I'm going to say that it's worth it for me is because I actually use it. If you don't use it, it's a waste of money, just like anything else. But I think a lot of people sign up and they realize real quick that they don't have the time to use it. I try to go out twice a week, once in the afternoon, or I take a weekday off, and I try to do one weekend. I also travel, so I try to use other locations. So I try to get out twice a week. If you don't have the time, don't waste your money. If you're afraid of the water and you haven't been on the water, don't waste your money. I've had some friends that have signed up, never been on the water before. They spend, the big expense, down payment, the monthly fees, and they realize real quick that the ocean is tricky. We're going out of Newburyport right now. If anybody's ever been out here, the mouth of Newburyport, it's no joke. It's pretty treacherous. I've seen boats roll over by captains before, and the same size boat we're in right now. We're in a 24 center console, Key West, great boat. This is one of the options for the boats. I usually take out I'm always on a center console because I'm always fishing. So I'm either taking out a Key West or a cobia. Cobias I like. There's some pros and cons to those. I'm not really going to get into like the boat's pros and cons, but more or less the club's pros and cons. So the pros with the club, super convenient. I've never really had a hard time getting a reservation in my area. Pretty easy. It's when you go outside your club, like we've tried to get them, Sebago Lake and out in New York, really difficult to get reservations there. So as far as convenience goes, it's convenient, man. I meet my buddies down at the dock. We do early departures, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and you're out. I mean, if the boat don't work, you get on another boat. If the live well's not working, you get on another boat. It's pretty easy. The guys are nice, they're great. They bring the carts down to the boat for you. They clean up. I've never had an issue with really uncleanliness of the boats. The boats are always usually clean, maintained. Really, it's really convenient. I could be working in Portsmouth, shoot out, bring my stuff with me for a few hours. I don't have to tow nothing. I pull up in my car sometimes. I can meet my wife in Boston. It's super convenient. Super convenient. To me, it's worth the money. The cons, I will say the cons, us being in New England, it's a seasonal thing. It sucks paying that monthly fee in the winter. I think it should open. I think it should close a little bit later, and I think it should open. I think the opening date's usually they open May 15th. And that's pretty good. That's pretty early. Closing, I think they should close. Our summers have been seeming a little longer. I think they should close a couple weeks later. That would be one of the cons for me. And the other con is you can't go out at night. Even though I can leave early in the morning, I do wish I could stay out a little bit later. That night fishing, the night bite's usually really good. 7:45 is when you got to be in. So you got to give yourself half hour, 45 minutes. from the mouth where the ocean's at to the dock, and that's probably the only cons really. Actually, the other con is when you travel and you go into these other locations, sometimes it's difficult to get a reservation, and it seems like a lot of them they're always locked out, max. You know, if that's not your club, you can't get a reservation, and I have found that kind of difficult sometimes when you're going out in different spots. But man, super convenient. I don't have to tow a boat. I don't have to maintain it. I don't have to winterize it. I love it. I've been out of Clearwater. I've been out of Miami. I've been out of Virginia. I've been out of Charlestown, Mass, Chatham, which I think the Chatham location may have closed. I'm not sure. Been out of a bunch of locations, and they're all the same. They're all great. The people are consistently on their game. They treat you great. Up in Newburyport's awesome. They got bathrooms here, free parking. Some places don't have free parking. Newburyport's got free parking. But yeah, you can't really go wrong. It's very, very convenient. It's very convenient. The other con I would say is sometimes you forget things, and you're like, man, if I had my own boat, yeah, I would have everything on my boat. So getting my gear mobile was kind of a challenge the first year, like getting everything into one, tackle box that wasn't gonna kill you, carrying it and stuff like that, and just being mobile. But honestly, I have like a suitcase style tackle box. It carries a ton of stuff. Sometimes when we go out deep water fishing, we're going out, for haddock and stuff like that, I got to bring some extra stuff, you know what I mean, because you don't know what you're going to get into. But honestly, convenient. It's great. I highly recommend it. I love it. I'm not gonna stop doing it. This is great. Look at it's beautiful out here. This is where you want to be, on the water. All right, guys. I hope that helped anybody interested in the Freedom Boat Club. I think it's a good deal. I tell people how much I pay, and they're like, "Oh, you're crazy." Yeah. You buy a 24-foot center console and slip it, and let me know what you're spending. And the maintenance, like I said, I got some buddies that own boats. Hey, you going out? You gonna be on the water this weekend? Oh no, I'm waiting for this sensor. I'm waiting for, a rod broke. I don't know, some stupid shit. But yeah, join up, man. It's great. Later.